Well, I'm sitting here with my friend Fowl Shot, and he and his wife Huckleberry Honey are in the middle of hosting our CFDA 2024 National Championship. And thanks for welcoming us to your home here.
Oh, hey, happy to be here. Glad everybody's here. We just look forward to this every year, and we try to provide a venue and a place to shoot that's, as oriented as well as it can be for CFDA. So.
Well, there's a world-famous bat barn, but this is like cowboy fast draw heaven around here, man. You guys have fixed this thing up so remarkable. We came here the first year. You had it in the COVID year, 2020.
Right, 2020.
And you had the Western Territorial then, and you continue to make improvements every year.
We do. Yep. It's been a labor of love, and one that we've invested a lot of time and money and labor into, but we enjoy it, and we enjoy putting on a good event for the CFDA and all our shooting friends, family. We just every year try to make improvements, and it's funny, we sit down right after we finish this shoot, and Huckleberry Honey gets out a list.
Yeah.
And she starts writing down, hey, things we need for next year or improvements we need to make, and I do my best to complete them. So.
Well, and then I know now I really like the little match booklet you guys put together. I used to do those years ago.
Yep.
For a lot of big matches I did. I don't know why I kind of got away from it, but no, I was really impressed to see that. Now, did you do that or Huckleberry?
Huckleberry did.
See,
yeah,
I knew you didn't do everything.
Nope. I am the editor though, and maybe I get to pick a few pictures that go in there, or maybe change a few things. But nope, she puts it together. She does a great job with it. We actually copied that idea, and putting that book together came from the 1964 California State Championships that the Sundowners hosted in Concord at the Concord Powwow, and we have those original books.
Yes.
And so we tried to copy that as best we can. There's actually, I think, some pictures and some stories in there that are exactly out of and copied from that 64 program.
I saw that.
Yes.
That was really impressive. So you and I are both kind of history buffs on the sport of fast draw.
That's true.
It's been around since the 50s, and of course the Sundowners, which you're a member of, because your dad was an original Sundowner.
Yes.
And all this stuff, and these guys have become legends in the game of cowboy fast draw.
Absolutely.
So it's just, I was so satisfied when so many, a lot of the people that gave up fast draw back in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that, like the Valley Gunhawks and the Sundowners.
Yep.
I'm so honored to have so many of them be part of cowboy fast draw.
Yep. That's actually the reason that my family's even here doing it is about 2005 or 2006, right around there. I believe George started, my dad actually started shooting WFDA again.
Yes.
World Fast Draw.
Yes.
And then George came back and found Cowboy Fast Draw.
Yes.
And so he called my dad, of course, and Kenny and Van and Francis. And they kind of put the Sundowners back together again.
Yes, they did.
And it was, it's of course been a real special part of my family and its history, as well as CFDA's history. So it's been a special moment for sure. Well,
the history in the old fast draw was bits and pieces. They didn't keep it well, unfortunately. I get calls in the office from people all the time thinking, well, my parent just passed away and stuff, and they were supposed to champion and all this kind of stuff, and they didn't keep good records in those days. Very few did, and so the history's spotty. So we've tried to do a better job, and that's one of the things we learned from the old fast draw, which started in 1955, really, and then the associations came on board around 1960, right in that area, that later became the World Fast Draw Association in the mid-70s. And But we learned what we did wrong from those days.
Right.
And that's why CFDA is the way it is.
Absolutely.
We learn from those mistakes.
Yep. Yep. I think, Bob Argenbright put it best, the Jayhawker in CFDA, when you interviewed him, I think last year, or maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
But, his answer was he thinks this is the best of all fast draw had to offer within the CFDA.
Yeah, well, that's
And I think he's right. So
well, hey, it is. Our target's hard to hit.
it is.
By design, man, all of us fall prey to it. I mean, nobody wins every match they go to. Nobody can dominate this sport. I mean, Oregon Rangers had a hell of a run,
Right, absolutely.
no doubt. And but he's the grandson of my old friend Jim Bonfelt, and he
Sure.
was raised in the game.
Yep.
But this is a challenging sport for anybody that plays it.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
so now we've got this tournament just concluding tomorrow.
Yes.
And then it's on to Fastest Gun Alive next month. What
There
are
you
your
go.
feelings on that?
My feelings on Fastest Gun Alive?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I mean, can't wait to be there. I wish it was in October.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I understand that those things happen, and scheduling these events, it's hard to do and coming up
It
with
is.
those dates. So it'll be interesting to see how July works out. And we'll be there, of course.
Well, hey, I wouldn't be the same without you. And I know a lot of people, and we came in there and moved the match from October to middle of July, basically. Well, it's the fourth weekend this year, the third weekend starting next year, and for 3 years. And we just had to coordinate with the facility we're in, and it fit much better into their program. The 3C Arena is such a spectacular facility, it's become in big demand. And so hey, we'll see. And one of the reasons we did that is so more kids could show up. It's in the middle of summer.
Right.
And even here, we are the second weekend third weekend in June.
Right.
And my kids just finished schools just yesterday.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing in Nevada that school
Right.
goes so late? So, we just try to struggle to find the right dates for the most people. And we have to do our best.
Yep.
But other than that, anything you want to add?
No. Thank you for everything you and your family does for CFDA, and we'll continue to put on matches here, and hope we'll see as many people as we can here.
Well,
we enjoy having everybody at Shelterwood Ranch, and it's been a ton of fun for my family, and the shooters seem to enjoy it. So we try to just put on the best show we can, and hope to get as many people as we can here.
Well, you put on a great show, and you know what?
Thank you.
Our families share something, the passion
Yeah.
for cowboy fashion.
Thank you.